Hi guys, I'm Marco Fantono. Welcome into my studio. I would like to introduce you my new MF Rock package. MF Rock pack. It is a package with 7 presets for FX3. I already designed this preset also for FM3, and now I designed the version for FX3 with firmware 19.05. This is one of the best, let's say, preset I have designed, and I decided to realize this package because this package includes 7 of my favorite amps with my favorite solution for the typical rock, pop, and so needs. So let's go to see how I realize these presets. Okay. So let's go to the editor. Okay, this is the editor. Ciao Massimo, ciao Vincenzo. This is the editor, the last editor with the version 19.05, the official firmware version. As you can see, the preset is a bit complex, but there is everything you need for the rock, for heavy metal, for funk, for every kind of music. So the structure is this. So I started with the compressor, the studio compressor. Okay, I like to compress a lot the sound of my guitar, and typically used for the clean sound. Then I have I have realized my typical circuit to have the possibility to use volume pedal and wah pedal with the same input, the same pedal one. So you can decide, as I already described several times, you can decide if you wanted to use the pedal as a volume, and you can select the channel A or channel B. Okay, you select the row 3 and you use the wah pedal. So it's very simple, and of course you can assign the using of volume or wah depending of the scenes you want. If you want a scene with the volume, you select channel A. If you want a scene with the wah pedal, you select the channel B. Very simple. Okay. Then I put some effects before the amp, the phaser effects, drive, tremolo, and flanger. So I have 2 amp, and I combine these 2 amp in a different way to realize these 7 presets. One is based on the Herbie, my MF Herbie patch. Okay, when you can also decide to use all 4 channels, because you have the channel A with some settings with the Herbie channel 2+, or you can use the channel 3, or can use also the custom IR lead, so you can select a different kind of amp for the amp number 1. Typical the amp number 1 is for the distortion. For the clean, I use the same method. In this case, I use the channel 2 minus, okay, but you can also select the channel, the custom IR clean, or the shiver clean, or the Cameron CCVA. So this patch is not a single sound. You can select different combination of distortion, amp, and the clean sound as you desire. So it is a, let's say, template where you can create and you can shape your sound. Then I also use a cabinet with my favorite input response, and even in this case you can select different channel to have different combinations, okay, with the cabinet. And in this cabinet I use 1 factory impulse response and 3 custom impulse response from Valhallir IR. Okay, then there is the volume pedal. Volume pedal here in this case is only used as a booster to boost the lead sound. Then I wrap around the upper row to the second row where there are the ambient effects. So in the in the upper row you can find the, let's say, the shape tones, the tone shapes effects, and lower row you can select the ambient. For the ambient I use this delay. It is one of my favorite delay. It's only to create a double tracking sound. Okay, I will show you later on. Then I have the pitch, used like a dual detune to reproduce the chorus. Then I have the delay. Okay, I use the dual delay, and I have two plex blocks to use in a different way. This one, the plexi delay one, is for the plex verb typically, and the plex delay 2 is used for the special effect like Scirocco, or even in this case you can select different channel to echo no shimmer, or as you want, plex delay, and so on and so on. So you have different possibility to create your sound. Then there is the looper, okay, to play with the looper, and also the reverb, only to create a, let's say, ambient room, natural room effect. So let's go to listen the sound of this preset. This is my favorite one, the RB sound. So you have different scenes, 8 scenes, the scenes rhythm. Okay, so switch off the background music just a moment. This is for the rhythm part. As I told you, this delay block is used to create the dubbing effect. I show you. And you can increase the level of this effect to increase the double dubbing effect. Okay, I typically use the delay also in the rhythm part in very low input gain, so I have selected two different kind of amount of delay, the channel B or channel A, depending of the amount of delay. So channel A, you have a 41% of input delay, and channel B, for the rhythm part, I use the 18.9%. Of course, you can decide to combine the sound as you want. I go to show you what is the difference with the cabinets. Okay, this is my favorite one, but you can select also this one. Or this one. Or this one. This is my favorite. So the main thing is to offer you the possibility to have a template where you find some different amps. For example, I can stay with this amp and change the Herbie distortion. This one. This is as bit more gain and also mid-range, is typically used for the lead sound. This is more fat. Let's go to the lead sound. On the lead sound, it is the same amp, but I enabled the boost, okay, and I change the delay to the channel C, for example, where the amount of the delay is 30%. So this is you can see the difference between the rhythm and the lead. So the difference between the lead and the rhythm part is the amount of delay and the volume, because there is the boost, and also you can add some gain using the possibility to have the boost. Okay, there is the boost also in the amp. You can assign to the foot switch, because on all my preset has a FC per preset functionality, where you can assign on your FC pedal board different kind of effects and different kind of possibilities. For example, per preset 1 is for bypass the pitch 1, and also for the old functionality you can toggle between the channel A, channel B. So for the pitch block you have you have possibility to bypass on and off, and also to select the channel A or channel B, and the same for the delay, and the same, for example, for the control switch. This control switch is to change the boost, for example, because control switch 1 is assigned to the boost of the amp. So you have the same for the phaser. Okay, you can switch on the phaser, but also select different kind of phaser. And also for the plexi, for example, I recall the plexi 1 and plexi 2. The drive is the same. I can select the drive A or B, and so on. You can decide to assign this functionality to your configuration, to your FC setup as you want. For example, in my layout, as you can see here, I select the first foot switch as a signal lead, rhythm part, and rhythm and clean. Then I can I have assigned the per preset to the other foot switch in the manner to select all effects as I want. Also, this is the tap tempo and tuner. As you can see, every foot switch, only the first one are already assigned to the scene, okay, but the other are all assigned to the per preset. So I can change the configuration as I want. This is very useful. Okay, so let's come back. So if I am in the lead part, I can switch on the drive. Or I can switch on the boost, okay? The switch from the clean and distortion is totally seamless because I switch on and off the amp. So okay, on the clean channel I have the pitch that is used like the chorus. I can switch on and off. Also the delay. This is very nice for the ballad or as you want. the pedal is used like a volume. Okay, you can see here. This is the clean. Sorry, this is the clean with the. C number 3. So I have C number 4. It is a leader with wah. So in this case, okay, it is the same of the C number 1 with the lead, but the memeplex block select the wah. So I prepare also a scene 2 with the rhythm part. It is the same of channel the scene number 2 with the also the pitch block. Okay, there is a the scene number 6 where there is a there is the very ambient effect with the 2 blocks enabled. You can also select a different algorithm. Of course, you can save the scene as you want, and also you have the possibility to have the it is a crunchy dry, okay, it's a crunchy dry effect. Where you can switch on the phaser, for example. Okay. If I press and hold the phaser foot switch, I select a different one. I have the flanger also. Okay, the tremolo. And of course, I can select any effect I want. For example, I wanted to enable the plex verb. Can switch on the pitch. Or the flanger. Or come back to the dry. Okay, very nice. Of course, for example, with the rhythm, I can switch on the flanger. Or the phaser with the with a fast vibe. Or for every effect, I use the two channels to select in real time when you are playing over the stage the effects you want. Okay, so the scene number 8, it is let's say the lead space. I call lead space because I put every kind of effect, ambient effect inside. Okay, let's go to listen to the other presets. This is the Herbie, okay. This is the Aero Blue. It is based on the structure is pretty the same. The Aero Blue use the Aero Blue Modern amp, okay, for the distort this channel. So this sound as this preset has less gain than Herbie, and I use the Brit JM45 as the clean amp. So let's go to listen the rhythm part. To hear the difference between sorry, I select scene number 2 to have the difference. The cabinet is the same, so the voice is pretty similar, but the amp is different. The clean sound is based on the JM45. Also, you can enable the boost, for example. And also the drive. Switch off the compressor. The drive is the fast boost, but you can change it with fuzz. So you can start from the sound and switch on and off the effects you want. This is the Aero Blue. Now let's go to the other preset. Is Aero Red. Has more gain. His voice is similar. The clean is based on, in this case, the custom audio clean. Very clean in sound. Okay, now let's go to the other preset. Is based on the Valhallir. This is MF Uber. Okay, amp with different cabinet. In this case, there's another cabinet. Only to give you a different. This is the Aero Red. And this is the Valhallir. Okay, then there is the Fractal. It's very nice. So even it used the same cabinet only to give you a difference between the RB and Fractal. And also for the clean sound, I use the Fractal D60 less. This is the dry sound. This is the single coil. So it is a rock package, but you can use also for the blues. Clean sound, but also enable the drive. So, very nice sound. You have hundreds sounds you can select. Also, there is the Atomic amp. It is the same. The Atomic is a bit noisy sound, but it's fantastic. Very nice, very nice. With the clean sound, in this case, the Atomic low. Let's go to listen. But also you can select different channel. Don't forget it. The 65 bass guy amber. Or, for example, the Brit. Or, for example, the custom audio. So you can design your sound as you want. And for the last preset is the MF custom audio. Is based on the custom audio amp. So the lead is the custom audio lead channel, and also you can select the rhythm channel as you want, as you prefer. So let's go to this. Okay, so don't forget that when you install the preset with the preset import, the import functionality, okay. For example, I go to the empty block, for example, empty presets. Okay, I want to import here the preset. When you import the presets, okay, let's go to the patch, the Axe FX3. Okay, the Sinus, where are they? Okay, the MF Rock package. I wanted to import the Atomic image. Open. So you have to select the slot when you want to install. Okay, the 412, and save it, and also to install the impulse response automatically. So you can, of course, select the same slots I used, or you can choose different slots as you prefer. So import, okay, and of course you have to wait that the editor align the presets, and that's it. Okay, there is a question from Paolo Lombardi. Ciao Paolo. Yes, these 7 patches are available as an MF Rock Pack on my website. You can buy it. You have 7 presets. Okay, so you can see here the MF Herbie, Aero Blue, Aero Red, Uberales, Frayet, Atomica, and Kai custom audio amp. And the preset are, the structure is the same. You have 3 impulse responses included, and as I told you, okay, there is the per preset functionality already enabled, and you can assign on your FC FC pedal board as you want. In my case, I can show you my layout again. Okay, my layout is foot switch 1. I select the scene number 1. Okay, to have a possibility to toggle the lead and the scene number 1 and 4. So it is the same scene. 1 is use the pedal like a volume. The 4 use the pedal like the wah. Okay, so I have the rhythm, I have the clean, and I have all the effects okay, available to switch on and off as I prefer, because I like to have the, let's say, the same philosophy of the real amp, real situation, where I can select the channel of the amp, lead the rhythm and clean, and okay, have the possibility to switch on and off every kind of effects. Also the boost that is included in this preset, and of course you can decide yourself how to assign the per preset on your pedal. For example, I can select an empty layout, for example this one, and you can design your layout as you want. If you want here to have the drive, for example, go to the per preset and you check the drive is on a per preset 6, and so you go here and per preset 6. Okay, don't forget to recall the tap functionality and also the hold function per preset 6, because there are two different functions from tap and hold. Okay, so you can see here tap function recall the drive, and hold recall the channel, toggle the channel A and B of the same drive to have two different drive possibility. So you can do the same for the other. Okay, I use the copy function, past here and past here, but I recall different per preset. For example, the preset 1, who is the pitch block. Okay, in the same way, I select the pitch block as I want. So here I can decide to recall the scene number 1, for example, and I wanted to alternate the scene with scene 4. Okay, select the toggle. Okay, and there is the primary scene, and this is the secondary scene. This is very useful because with a single foot switch, you can first time recall the scene number 1. Okay, and the second time you recall the scene number 4. And as I told you, the difference is the using of the pedal. So this is very, very useful, very comfortable during the live stream. The live, sorry, not live stream, but the live itself. Okay, as I told you, you can buy this preset on my webpage, marcofanton.it. And also you can have this tutorial to install. If you have any question, you can contact me. You can or sending an email or write down the question you want, and of course there is all support possible. So if you want, I would like to show you my website. Just a moment. Okay, this is my website. So I suggest you to also check this website, because there are a lot of things to do. Here you have the menu. You can select the patch and profile, backing track, school, and so on and so on. If you go to the patch profile, you have different kind of preset. Select the FX3. Okay. Okay. I have to the MF Rock Pack. I have to upgrade with this video, and will be ready in a very few minutes. So thank you very much, guys, for your attention, and see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye.